Hello everyone, and welcome back to Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles the First Mage. Usually there's a strange woman wandering around over here by the well. I'm not sure if she appears after we enter the inn or not. I'm going to talk to this man just to see. Hello, sir. Got a minute or two? Say, you look well turned out for a Gwernian. Have you any advice for a visitor to Terminor? There's a faint smell of brimstone in the air today, wafting in from the direction of Pome. Do you smell it? Thank you. Yeah, I smell it. Yeah, it does not appear that she's here yet, but like the woman in Port Sage, she's very suspicious when she does turn up. What is it, Squire? You look like you've seen a ghost. There's been a massacre. What? A massacre? I've seen the survivors. What? What survivors? What are you saying, lad? Pome. Pome has been burned to the ground. But I have friends in Pome. No. No, I don't believe you. What massacre? It's nonsense. The Necromancer has burned the whole city. Stop fooling with me, lad, and I'll thank you to watch your tone with me. Massacre. You come in here with your sick stories and your wild ravings. You don't know what you're talking about. Think what you're saying. Pome is gone. Be quiet. Not one more word. Help. Please. Look. Help me. By the spirits. Help me, please. Hold still. Please. I'll help you as best I can. But it's not possible. Let's give the lady a chance to talk. Ask what happened, friend. Ask. I want to hear it. I want to hear it again and again. I want to know. Friend. Monsters. They came from nowhere. We had just turned in for the night. My son woke crying, saying he heard noises. You're a brave woman. Friend, rest easy. I can help you. Boy, are you a knight? Someday. We need you, boy. These creatures, from a nightmare, everywhere. And the wizard by them, and the staff. In a mist, I called. No answer. Next, drums I heard, loud, booming, like the heartbeat of some beast. Shapes. Shamsuk. I know it was him. Boy, someday it will be your turn. Don't talk. That thing. Awful. Why? Squire. Tell me why. A boy. A young man. Punishment. Rabasat was talking. Then they struck me. Someday you attack. I will. You know now. Tell me about the staff. You are a knight, lady, and you know now. Tell me again about the wizard and his words. Don't question her so. Let her talk. Boy, don't let us down. Miss? Miss? Lad. She's fallen. No more, lad. She's gone. I had many friends in Pome. Please, go outside. Let me take care of her. Very well. Thank you. I wonder if we'll meet any more survivors. I'm sure we will on the road. Leaving so soon? Neeson. Happy to see me. What are you doing here in Terminor? I think that's obvious. I'm running from Pome, like everyone else, or haven't you seen the survivors? There was one just now. You spoke to her. She described the minions. She couldn't name the wizard. But you know who she meant, don't you? Were you there? Almost to the end, remember? I was visiting my father, my mother, our friends. I'm sorry, Neeson. Were they all lost? Every one of them. Whoosh. Up in smoke. How did you escape? A premonition. A feeling. Maybe it's the curse. Somehow. Shamsuk and I remain connected. I noticed him in Pome, and kept myself at a distance. I heard he was questioning the miners, and the wives especially. Odd, isn't it? And this went on for hours, but on the fourth day, he asked nothing, and I felt his judgment gathering, and I ran. I ran quite early. Too bad I chose to turn around and look back at the fire. It's put such wild thoughts in my head. Forget them. I don't want to forget them, Squire. Thinking about getting even? I have had some thoughts. I've been thinking about Pome myself. Just a minute, friends. I know what you're thinking, but I warn you. I didn't come for a warning. I came for magic. Against the wizard? Alaron, you're joking. His power destroyed an entire city. I'm going after him. You'll fail. Win or lose, I'll have my revenge. That's the wrong reason. But it's the right idea, don't you think so, Squire? Here's the plan. We go into the bog and we destroy the tower. Then we kill him. It's a good plan. What tower? Shamsuk's tower, the shrine to the fourth school that he's building in the darkling bog. Every day Shamsuk lays another stone. He's invested the foundations with all of his magical skills. And when he's finished, the tower will pay him back by magnifying his own powers 1,000-fold. The tower is the Necromancer's greatest achievement. Strike there, and Shamsuk will never recover from the blow. This has nothing to do with our quest. The tower is the key. Destroy the tower and we stop Shamsuk once and for all. He's insane. What's insane is leaving the Necromancer alive. Bowden ignored him and Audra hesitated. Cradwa finally realized, but Cradwa failed. Now it's our turn. Come with me. This isn't your battle. You can't win. You're deluded. Your anger confuses you, and you will not win. And I don't want any part of it. Abrecan. Neeson, I sympathize. I loved Pome as well, and I understand your intention. But going after this wizard is pointless. He's too powerful. It is hopeless. You can't win, Alaron. I say we can. But you're wrong. Alaron, I'm at your side whatever you choose, but I warn you, don't agree to this. God, the tension, I can cut it with a knife. Let him go. And I sympathize, I really do, but I need to find my true name. Chaos is after me, shadows are following me, and when I sleep I see horrors. The only horror I know is of Shamsuk. He must be destroyed, and I'm going to do it. What about you, Squire? Are you up for the quest, or do you still want to run around trying to perform your personal little mission? Neeson, you're really putting the screws to us here, man. You're bending us over a rack, twisting our arm about this. Alaron would definitely want to help him. I just don't know if we can justify. We have our goal. We know for a fact is the most important. Rabasat must not succeed. But if what Neeson is saying is true, Pome has been attacked. Shamsuk is a loose cannon, and he is acting against everyone, destroying everything in his wake, trying to find someone or something. And that someone, as we know, must be us. as I'm sure you've guessed. But Alaron, I think, would be mature enough. Would he be mature enough not to be emotionally manipulated by this? He's 18, and he's basically being called out, are you a man or are you a mouse? You know what, with his I don't know. I'm gonna quick save here because I like this better, but we'll see what both of them have to say. We'll try this one first. I think he would be mature enough not to just jump headlong into something. He's been on the road for such a long time, and he's seen countless tragedy for his own, in his own eyes. I don't think he would be so quick to jump on this. He knows it's a problem that has to be dealt with, but he just can't do it right now. There are greater things at stake. My name is all I can afford to care about. You know, I don't understand the knighthood anymore. You'll do anything for honor, fight any demon, and yet you turn your back on a friend. Is that reasonable? Is that all that children of Pome deserve? That's not fair. I'll do it without you, then you'll have me on your conscience as well. I want to help, but I need to get my name. Defeat Shamsuk and you will increase your powers beyond belief. You will grow your own magic. Go on. Oh, now you're interested. I guess I have to be. My idea is simple. We go into the bog and attack the tower. It's still unfinished. When the tower is destroyed, we attack the Necromancer himself. Yes, agreed. Magicians first and foremost. Now look. You fight magic with magic, squire. Whatever you say. The tower is magically locked, but I've researched a way in, and I think it will work. We take magicians above all. I'll choose the group. As you wish. The tower is tall and without entrances. To take it down, we must get inside, and to get inside, one of us must climb. It's high, and sheer stone, and without me there is no chance to get in even if you reached the top. We'll find a way. We cross the bog, we storm the tower, we kill Shamsuk. The group is full. I'd have to ask someone to stay behind. Why don't we speak to them? I will. Why not speak to them now? All right. Alaron? The tower is waiting. Let's meet outside and figure out who to leave behind. That is the way I'm going to be going with this, and we are going to have to choose someone to leave once we leave this inn. So, whatever we have to do in here, we should have a talk with Chamberlain, I suppose, and check out any of the rooms to see if there's any people around. None of them have shown up yet, but Artro's here, oddly enough. That's pretty cool. Let's have a chat with him, see how he's been since the last time we met. Artro? Sir, I wondered when you'd return. I told myself one day I would walk through this inn, and there you would be. But you never were, except now, here you are. It's good to see you too, Artro. Big report, sir. I hope you're not thinking of leaving me here. You'd probably be a great help, Artro, but I'm afraid we'll have to go our separate ways. You're disappointed with me. Not at all. We just have different aims. I need to find someone to name me, and you need a quest of your own. But beg to report, sir, what would that be? I don't know, Artro, but I'm sure one will present itself. I've been useful in the village, sir. With all these monsters around, I should think so. Maybe you're right, sir. Maybe I should just be on my own. Beg to report, I will miss you. Oh, I think we'll see each other again. If not on the road, maybe right here in Terminor. Maybe you're right, sir. One day I'll walk through this inn, never thinking to see you again, except there you'll be. Until then, Artro. Goodbye, sir. Good luck. I really like Artro. Even his voice, he's just... I've made this voice in my head for him, and he's Sean Bean. a really dumb Sean Bean. And I hope he'll be here one day again. I wish we could bring him along, but he's not a viable option at this point. And I already know who, in fact, I'm going to be getting rid of on this quest, so I'm going to go ahead and start unequipping him right now, again, sadly. It's going to be Abrecan, yet again. He is becoming this type of person who is sticking. He's objecting to so many things. He's objecting to our relationship with Keelan. He's objecting to our quest for the tower. He's not the fit that we need right now. And I really wish we could bring him along, but it just makes the most sense because he is the one who has the biggest objection to this. He's with us to the end. He says it. I believe him, but for just the mere sake that he doesn't want to go there, he shouldn't be forced to go there. He shouldn't be forced to throw away his life for us. It's not fair. This is our choice, and we'll make it. And he will wait for us in Talawalk again. So I'll drop a quick save here. Let's talk to Chamberlain again. Hello, young squire. What can I do for you? It's been a long trip, friend. Let's see what we can ask, eh? How about some supplies? Ah, yes, I have many a fine item for sale, lad. Let's make sure that he doesn't have anything else in his inventory since we stopped talking to him before. He does not, indeed. I'm looking for Majo. The Mad Sorcerer? Why would you want to find him? The man's crazy as a loon. Then you know where he is. I do, and I know his story. The story is what interests me. Why? The story has nothing to tell. Besides, Majo's in no shape to tell it. He hasn't spoken since the disaster. I'd still like to get a look at the man. Well, they have him locked up in a house near the castle. Just ask at the door. You'll be taken to Majo. Thanks, I will. But don't turn your back on him, eh? Good to know. I'll move along now. As you wish, squire. My shop is always open to you. So he's just acting as a shopkeeper until we come back. I'm going to check out the rest of the rooms to make sure there's no other party members to possibly collect here. If you guys didn't get Keelan, she would be in the back room here. And I'm actually surprised Rita hasn't met us in Talawalk, or in Terminor, I should say, because, well, you would think that she would be here in support of her friend, but maybe she doesn't know. The last time we saw her was in Port Said. Let's see if we got any new quests in our journal here. I don't think we did, so that's all good. It is currently what day? Probably still the late summer season, but it's going to be over soon. Let's leave the inn. Well, we're going now. It's a bad idea. Well, maybe it is, but we're going. So, are you ready, Neeson? I am, but there's no room for me. To do this, one of you will have to stay behind. We won't be long, and with survivors coming in, there's more than enough to do here. Which of you is willing to stay in Terminor? Well, I certainly hope you're not leaving me behind. Not a chance. I'll need a thief. No way we're giving up. Keelan. Well, sweetie, you've got one. These sorts of decisions are always difficult to make. It's a dumb fight. You'll get yourself killed for some empty kind of revenge. Not with you along. If you want me, I'll go. And I'll fight, but... have you truly thought about this? I'm going. Let's hope you know what you're doing. These sorts of decisions are always difficult to make. You know my feelings, still. I'd rather be with you than leave you to fight that wizard on your own. I think you should stay, Abrecan. While you fight on your own, I have no intention of staying. You said yourself this trip was a bad idea. I changed my mind. I need magicians. You need fighters. You should stay here. Very well. But it's your second mistake. I'll wait for you in Talawalk by the Knight's List. Okay, please wait for me there. Are you ready, Neeson? I've never been more ready in my life. God, the drama is so good in this game. It's just kick-ass. So Neeson has just joined the group, and we'll take a good look at him. I think we got a journal entry about that. A wizard named Neeson will lead us to Shamsuk's tower. So that is our new party member. Neeson is a Solar character. He has an item called the Archmage's Staff. If only we could take this off of him. The Archmage's Staff contains powerful magic that only Neeson can control. It has a skill. The skill is Pole. Minimum strength of 8, base hit of 70, fantastic, damage of 5, and a spell battery of plus 10. I wish I could use this so bad. I can't. He also has Enchanted Plate on, which is just downright terrible for him to have, so I'm going to take that off of him and put something else on him. Since, he can definitely use a shield, so you cannot equip that item. I do not believe this. You don't have the shield skill. Alright, fair enough. You don't have the shield skill, but you have a Wizard of 10. He has a level 8 Fireball, he has Versus Star, Versus Necromancy of 10, Dispel Necro of 10, he has a Mirror of 8. This guy is just... he is kitted out for the tower. There's no way around it. He's planned things through, and I'm glad to have him on board. Intelligence of 30, maxed out, Willpower of 30. No spells are going to be able to be cast on him. He's going to get all of his spells off. Dexterity of 20, Endurance of 18, Strength of 8, terrible. Stamina of 50. He's a very good, very strong caster. So now that we have Enchanted Plate, which is the second best, I guess, next to Royal Plate Mail, we're not going to put that on him. We're going to put Chaos Robes on him, obviously, because, yeah, that's just something that we're going to want to have. A Belt of Life, for sure. He's level 20 as well. He's two levels higher than all of our characters. Keelan's the only level 17, in fact. She must be close, though. What's her next level at? Keelan. Her next level is at... in about 180,000 XP. Oh no, next level is in 70,000 XP. Not long at all. So, Neeson. Boots of Adamant, for sure. Plate Gauntlets, obviously. Get your protection up there since you can't use a shield. A Mirari Cloak for sure. A helmet is now available for us to wear, so I think it's going to be going to Beacon for the time being. Pandara's Amulet, no one else can wear. I believe he can wear it actually, so we'll give it to him. 2 Rings of Healing, obviously. Get him some more endurance to help with his overall health. And a wand, preferably a wand of Starlight here, shielding. There we go. And that's him all equipped and ready to go, ready for combat. We'll also be able to buy more helmets in the town, which is great. Can't wait for that. I do believe we've been running on quite a long time now, though, so I will see you guys next time on Rag Plays Aidyn Chronicles, the First Mage. Thank you so much for watching again. I know a lot of dialogue's been going on in the last 2 episodes. That's normal. We're in a new town. Action will be picking up again. Probably not in the next couple, but definitely after that, so I will see you soon.